Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Jason here. Today we're going to over AMC. Why AMC today went down overall? Why witching day wasn't as big as we thought it would be, and how next week could be a lot better. If you could, make sure you guys smack the like button below. It also helps out with the video. It also helps out new people learn about AMC overall. If you're not a sub, make sure you guys hit the sub button below. Remember, at 10K subs, we're also going to be doing a giveaway over at the public app for free AMC shares. You're wondering what I'm using Webull. There's a link down in the description. If you sign up, put $100 in, you get 2 free stocks worth of $1,800. Also get these tier 2 NASDAQ views for 3 months. Today wasn't the best day we've had in the world, obviously, but it's not the worst day in the world either. This morning, we did start out at around $14.14 in the pre-market hours. We worked our way up to $14.40. From there, obviously going into the market hours, the market did flush this morning as a whole. It wasn't just the AMC, it was the whole market. And the reason that being was because the treasury yields keep rising, right? And that's scaring a lot of big investors and a lot of hedge funds as well, aka the suits. So we flushed down to $13.28, but we had to make our way back pretty quickly up to $14. From there, as you can see though, we had the barcode attacks today. And if you guys don't know what that is right there, this right here is from the hedge funds doing short sales and shorting the stock a lot. They're selling these stocks back and forth, back and forth, back and forth through a computer and computerized sales. And you can see it plain as day all day long. If you come over here, which is right now, it's obviously aftermarket hours at 7:03 right now. So it's aftermarket hours. It's already, ended for the day. It won't open back up until Monday morning. But as you can see, it's kind of weird right here. There's a 3,000 sell order at $100. There's also a 500 sell order at 25 for 25. The thing is, though, today we did fight these short sell attacks all day long, and that's the reason why we barcoded a lot. Anytime we try to push above the $14 area, we would get shoved right back down by big sell orders coming in. And I mean by sell orders, I mean like 10, 15,000 once you get to like 14.05. And we would get shoved right back down to that $14 area. So we kind of barcode between $13.99, $14, $14.01, $13.98 area. A lot today. We have been talking about this since it's been started. Obviously, these short share attacks, I don't really talk about them a lot, but we can see them every day in the chat. I point them out on the live streams as well all the time. We talked about it yesterday in the Discord. If today was the day that we would see attacks happen, today would be a great day for them to do it. Not a great day, obviously, in terms of for us, it'd be a great day for them, right? Because they can keep the price down and manipulate it. And they did today. They did that yesterday as well a little bit. But more today than yesterday. It was very, 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 very noticeable today. And you can tell that by these barcodes forever, all day long. Us getting held down all day long. Anytime we would try to break out of this, here's another W right here. Anytime we try to break out, we get to like 14.10 area and we'd shoved right back down by big sell orders. And I'm talking about big sell orders. You would see like 10, 12,000, then another 10,000, then another 8,000. Another 4, another 5, another 8, just right in a row on everyone. Does that mean every sell was the hedge fund selling? No, it doesn't mean every sell was a hedge hoarder sell. It just means they were doing it, computerized attacks over and over and over again. And you the same thing with the buys. Over here, you would see like 20,000 buy order, like 15,000 buy order right below each other. And as soon as they would get close to the next one, they would disappear. The buys would disappear. Those are computerized attacks, computerized short attacks. It happened all the time, and this is what happens. This is what suits do. They've been doing this since day one of this on AMC. They do it on GME. They do it on all these things. It's just more noticeable on AMC and GME and others right now, especially AMC though, because there's so much pressure that's barely getting held in by all these short attacks. Obviously, when our volume numbers are so high, the short attacks don't work that great. But volume numbers today weren't the best either though. We ended at 152 million. But a lot of that volume happened at the very end of the day, and it got held down a lot. They saw the hedges saw that we were doing great. We were fixing to break out, and they held us down some more. And I can show you this. Obviously, right here today is where we had those options for witching hour. Witching day. It's pretty much witching hour though. It's when all these options end at the same time. You can see right here when we flush, just like I explained yesterday in yesterday's video. Also, just like I explained in Discord last night. Obviously, there's a link down in the description. You guys want to join Discord? Free to join. You should join it. Be a part of the community over there. Over 1,000 of us in there. And just like I explained in Discord, we would see a flush, a rise, and then the second orders of options would go through, and they would flush again, and then we would rise out of that, and I was hoping we would slingshot up off this W up to 15 bucks. But coming out of that W, what happened? Big short attacks. Again, I'm talking about big ones too. I'm talking about like orders like 20, 30 $1,000, I mean 30,000 share orders coming in on the sell price. So we had to break through those. It was hard. We hit resistance here, we hit resistance here, then barcoded all the way. We got to 1410 right here, and there was like a 25,000 sell order came in which at the 1410 mark. So we shot back down, we barcoded, and then guess what happened? Right here, 2 million volume right here. This right here is 2 million volume. Huge short attack. Shot us all the way down to $13.74. Going from there, we did rise back up though to $13.93. That's big. You know, obviously we wanted to get to $14 a day at least, or hopefully get to 15. That didn't happen because of these short attacks. It wasn't our fault. Overall, when you're getting attacked over and over and over again, and I know you're asking like, why don't the SEC do stuff? It's hard for it's hard for them to say like this is actually happening, right? There's a lot to prove. When they do get caught doing this, they only get a $2 million fine. They make billions of dollars short selling. You know what I mean? Billions with a B. $2 million is nothing to them. It's like us paying a couple pennies. They don't care. They're hedge funds. They don't care. It's what they do for a living. They short things all day long. If they care about that, no, they don't. But we did barcode around, obviously, even in after hours. We got back up though and ended at $13.59. So at least we came back up some from that low of $13.44. Now, what does this mean going into next week? I don't think the game changes next week. Correct? You know what I mean? Next week we keep on pushing. That's just how it is, right? Even me today, you know, going into after hours, even I put in another $2,000 order, trying to get us back over to $14, right? Going into the end of the day. You know, I'm here for the cause as well, just like anybody else is. But again, I don't want anybody using money. You can't lose, right? Also don't want you guys using money you have to have right now. You don't know how long these squeezes can even go for, right? I mean, if you go back and look at GME, you go back and look at any other squeeze in any other time, sometimes these things take months and months and months, especially when you have so much pressure from hedges that are trying to push you down. And they've been doing that for a while now. But again, don't get discouraged. Look at the last month. You know, we can break out this month chart. We've been all the way down to $5.38. Right now, we're at $13.59. We've had look at that chart. That's a good chart. You're going to have ups. You're going to have some downs and sideways and some ups, and then some more downs and sideways, and some ups and some more downs and sideways, and then some ups again, and then some more sideways, and then up again. I do think this is going to continue going up. Like I said, if you're asking me where I think the price is going to go, I don't know. Again, like I've always said, I'd be happy once it hits at 30 plus again. That'd be great, right? Anything above that's great. Doesn't matter what you think it's going to go to or wherever it's going to go to. I'm along for the ride, and I do think this is going to be a long ride. Like I've said plenty of times, I don't think nobody knows the day that this is going to pop off and go crazy, right? Nobody knows that. Over the past 5 days, we've been as low as 1234, and we've been as high as 1455. Right now we're at 1359. So we're almost $1 under that right now, over that high. But does it mean next week we won't see a more straight up arrow again, right? Just like if you see in this month chart right here, does it mean anything? Does it mean we're not going somewhere? We have been going somewhere. So if somebody tells you it's stupid and not going anywhere, just show them the month chart. Tell them to shut up. It'll be okay. They'll be okay. If they don't believe in it, man, go to another stock. It's fine. I got plenty of stocks I invest in. Am I putting all my hands in one basket? No. Could you put all your hands in one basket? No. Are you doing that? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not your dad. I'm not your mom. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Obviously, right? Just it's not my job to do that, right? I'm a nerd on the internet. You don't listen to me anyway. Look at this. I'm literally wearing a Screamer shirt with Deadpool on it, right? Like, you want to listen to somebody wearing this shirt for your financial advice? Probably not. I wouldn't. Maybe I would. Who knows? I do want to show you guys the meme of the day right here, dude. This is AMC today. This is pretty much the SEC. This guy here is pretty much the SEC. He's not seeing nothing the hedges are doing. What? Where are you going? What's the SEC doing? Nobody knows, man. Who cares? Oh man, that makes me laugh so much though, because it's pretty much legit, honestly. Pretty much the SEC at the time when they're looking around the hedges. Again, I get it though. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort to catch these people doing what they're doing, and then going through the whole process of going through everything. Even with these new DTCC rules, everybody keeps asking me about. Even with that, man, the NSCC has to see that they have a liquidity issue before they even call them out, right? To even go in and check. So there's a lot of issues here and there, man. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be changed. Obviously, do I think shorting should be this prevalent? No, I do not think this should be prevalent as it is. Do I think dark pools should be like they are? No, I don't think what dark pools should be. I've been asked about dark pools a lot. So I'm going to go over these dark pools with you real quick just to let you guys know what dark pools all are. Dark pools are private exchanges for trading securities that are not accessible by the investing public, also known as dark pools of liquidity. The name of these exchanges is reference to their complete lack of transparency. Dark pools came about primarily to facilitate block trading by institutional investors who did not wish to impact the markets with their large orders and obtain adverse prices for their trades. Dark pools are sometimes cast in unfavorable light, but in reality, they serve a purpose. However, their lack of transparency makes them vulnerable to potential conflicts of interest by their owners and predatory trading practices by some high-frequency traders. Key takeaways, though, dark pools are private exchanges for trading securities that are not accessible by the investing public. Dark pools were created in order to facilitate block trading by institutional investors who did not wish to impact the markets with their large orders. As of February 2020, there are more than 50 dark pools registered with Securities and Exchange Commissions, aka the SEC. Rationale for dark pools. Dark pools emerged in the late 1980s. According to the CFA Institute, non-exchange trading has recently become more popular in the U.S. Estimates show that is accountable for approximately 40% of all U.S. stock trades in 2017, compared to an estimate of 16% in 2010. The CFA also estimates that the dark pools are responsible for 15% of the U.S. volume as of 2014. So obviously, if that was in 2017, 40%, you would probably say 2020, 21 probably accounts for like 50+% of the market. So these things are very quite common, very, very common. Obviously, does that make them right? Not to me, not really. I'd rather them be out in the light and not be in the dark pools. But that's just the way it is, right? These things are everywhere, and it's I don't think it's going to change. I just don't think it's going to change. Also, I keep getting asked, like, what is a short sell? I'm going to go over short selling real quick over this with this definition. That way, you guys kind of get a little better. Short selling is an investment or trading strategy that speculates on the decline of a stock or other security prices. It is an advanced strategy that should only be undertaken by experienced traders and investors, aka hedge funds. Traders may use short selling as speculation. Investors or portfolio managers may use it to hedge against the down risk of a long position in the same security or a related one. Speculation carries the possibility of substantial risk and is in advance of trading method. Hedging is more common transaction involving placing an offer position to reduce risk exposure. Okay, this is what hedges do a lot, and this is what they've been doing on AMC. In the short selling, a position is opened by borrowing shares of a stock or other asset that is investing believes will decrease in value. The investor then sells these borrowed shares to a buyer willing to pay the market price. Before the borrower shares must be returned, the trader is betting that the price will continue to decline and they can purchase them at a lower cost. The risk of the loss on a short sell is theoretically unlimited since the price of an asset can climb to infinity. So this is why the hedges are trying to fight us so hard, right? They want to get those prices down faster. That way, one, they can stop paying interest on these fees, the interest fees on the shares that they have outstanding. They want to get these shares down, right? They want this down to $1 because that way they can buy back in at $1, right? And they can take these shares and buy back in at $1. That way they take all that profit, and they do this to many of stocks, right? This isn't just this stock, it's just an AMC stock. This has been stocks forever. Does it make it right? No. They kind of drowned out these companies and say they're bad companies and they got bad business models and yada 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 yada. At the end of the day, they just want to make billions of dollars. They don't feel bad who they hurt. They don't care. They don't care at all. And then people keep asking me, like, how long is this going to happen? They have, again, I said they have billions of dollars, billions with a B, not the M. So they got a lot of money. They're the ones who rule the market. The suits rule the market. We're retail investors. We're a small percentage of the market. Most of the money in the market is these hedges and other suits. That's where all the money's at, right? And they can last a long time. The reason why some of these short squeezes aren't. The term short squeeze doesn't necessarily include the time that it took to get to the short squeeze. The short squeeze is the time of the squeeze. That's why it's called a short squeeze. Nobody knows when that's going to be. It could be Monday. It could be in April. It could be in May, for all we know. It's the reason why I always preach, hey, only use money in this that you kind of like throwaway money. Money you don't care about right now. You're just going to let it set and see what happens. Because you never know when it's going to happen. It could be Monday again, or it could be 2 months from now. And that's the reason why I try to educate you guys on these things, and I try to read out these things for you guys. You guys can understand a little better. And hopefully you guys can make more sound decisions. Again, I'm going to continue to hodl my AMC shares. And again, I just bought another 2,000 shares today to help out again, try to get us back over $14. If you guys want to join our Discord channel, there's a Discord link down below. Remember, guys, tomorrow we are going to be doing our Patreon stream. So if you guys want to join Patreon, there's a Patreon link in the description. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys hit the like button below. If you guys are a sub, hit that sub button, and I'll see you guys on the next one.